We are coming up to the summer solstice here on this side of the planet. Australia will be winter solstice coming up. But here we are beginning a very important time. As a global planet, I can feel the energy has been kind of shifting since January, really. There was the Lionsgate portal opened up in January, and it has been a very intense time for this globe. Australia's with the fires, and America, and COVID, and everything that's been going on. This whole planet has really been going through a shift. If you've never heard of the term Kundalini, Kundalini is known in different cultures as different things, but basically it's the energy of awakening as the energy moves through your body. There are many chakras, but the most known chakras are the 7 physical bodies, which begin with your root, which is that kind of primordial sense of safety and protection, fight or flight. It's that reptilian side of ourselves that's very protective and fearful and surviving. And as we move up through the chakras, it's like the layers of the onion, and they start shedding away. And I was thinking about this the other day as I've been feeling the planetary energy, realizing that we've been in the root chakra, that primordial survival. COVID really made all of us kind of stop and think about our safety, our breath as being part of who we are. If we're breathing, we're living, if we're surviving, and how we're doing that. And then we've been shedding a lot of negative energies. A lot of things have been coming up. We've been realizing the sentience of animals, the sentience of all people, of all races, of all colors. We've been kind of connecting to this from a universal standpoint. And the one thing that I've been feeling the most is the goddess energy that's pulling up, and the divine masculine. So there is a divine feminine and there's a divine masculine, and we haven't really been in balance with either for a long time. And masculinity is so much more than what we ascribe it to. And femininity also. I mean, there's these stereotypes of, the men are, men are spice and women are sugar, and we can't really have any of that. But the divine feminine is very strong. It's very wise. And the divine masculine is very nurturing and protective and loving. And I really feel that right now, as the solstice is coming in, we're moving into a new energy of balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And I can feel it even in my own body. And I can see it in the news and in the world. I can feel it around us. And so there is definitely an ascension. There's definitely energetics that are happening right now. And for some of us, we're on cloud 9. We're doing great. And some of us, we feel like shit. I mean, the energy that's right now, the energy that's shifting is, you can feel exhausted, you can feel tired, you can feel headaches, as your crown chakra is opening. We're all downloading information. So something I was listening to the other day that I found was really interesting that I wanted to share with you is the earth has its own energy. It's like a frequency that's, always there. And I believe it's called the Schumann frequency. And it's always here, and it's always kind of like a low-level frequency. I've been doing a lot of healing with sound work, tone healing, and the earth has been having these influxes of this frequency, which is basically the release. It's the release of this toxic energy, this negative energy. Things that need to be healed are being healed right now, not only within ourselves and our physical body, but on a global movement for humanity. And the trees are waking up. They're speaking to us. The animals are watching us and paying attention to us and trying to communicate with us. And the children are absolutely wise, and they're here, and they're trying to help us adults shift through this. And the interesting thing now is the solstice is coming in, is the solar flares have been intense. And the sun, everything that we release through the earth, with our grounding, with our energy, the sun is downloading new information into us. So if you can, whether you're on the north or the south, at the solstice time, try to be outside as much as you can right now, because the sun is downloading information into us. And it doesn't need to be sunny, it doesn't need to be summer for this, but it needs to be absorbed as much as possible. You're probably noticing the clouds more. I'm noticing the trees and the leaves and the way the light dances. And know that this is all part of the ascension process. It's the connection between Mother Earth and the sky. Now, planets are ascending right now. It's not just you that's going through this. You're not alone. It's the planets, the stars, the sky, the sun, the earth. We are representations. We are walking embodiments of these elements. We are made from star stuff. We are made like trees. The trees are our twin brothers. We are here to be a part of this earth and to make this earth better and to awaken to our potential and also to our sexual energy. You're going to start to feel Kundalini has to do with the serpent rising. The serpent is the chakras. So the root chakra is at the base of your spine, your sexual organs, really. And sexual organs, by the way, are neutral. They don't really have, they're like your liver, your spleen. We just put energy to it based on our experiences with sex and sexuality, and we kind of make it, more dramatic. But I feel like there is a sexuality that's rising, because sexuality is part of our primordial sense, our humanity, and it needs to be in balance right now. It needs to be in balance. And so as the Kundalini rises, they say the serpent rises. So you're going to feel energy kind of moving through you. And think about that when you have your feelings. Kind of think of it as like a serpent rising, and kind of think of it within yourself, that you kind of want to let this energy out, let it come through you. And it's okay to experience anger, frustration, triggers. Anything that hasn't been healed is going to be triggered pretty hardcore. We're all going through it. We are all going through it. And it's intense right now. And some people are kind of, walking on cloud nine, and they're like, ooh, the fairies and the unicorns and everything is great. And I have moments of that. But the reality of the situation is there's a lot of unhealed work that needs to be released. So the best way you can do that is, through the energy of the ground, through Mother Earth. Lay on the ground. Cement, pavement, doesn't matter. It still conducts Goddess energy, Mother Earth energy. Look at the sun, look at the clouds, kind of imagine the download coming into you and filling up what you're releasing and letting go of, what you're being triggered. Just kind of say, like, I'm a member of the family of light, and I'm asking that this be released for my highest good and for the highest good of all. And just trust that that is happening. So when you're crying, when you're tired, when you're having a headache, when you're feeling triggered, when you're feeling lonely and scared and sad, just allow that energy to be. Feel all the feelings. Don't shove them down. Don't try to sugarcoat them. Breathe through it and try as much as you can to ground your energy. I've been talking a lot the last couple of weeks about ways to ground your energy. Put your palms of your hands to the soles of your feet. smell incense like clove or cinnamon. If you don't have essential oils, clove or cinnamon, it's very grounding. Coffee, grounding. Just take a smell. It brings you right back into your body. If you do have essential oils, anything with a spruce or an earth is going to be really good. I really love sandalwood and clove oil as a combination together. Peppermint's very grounding. That's of the earth. And allow that energy to kind of come through and release.
Mom.
Hi.
I can't find my toy. Then my G.I. Joes.
Mm-hmm.
They were inside that yellow carrying case. And I don't know where I put them.
Well, we'll have to look for them. So on that note, I'm going to let you all go with my love and light and blessings for you all. I love you all very much. And know that you're okay.
What are you doing?
And that we're okay. And that we're all going to get through this. And the solstice is a beautiful time to celebrate your goddess. So think about that. How are you going to celebrate your goddess? Write it in the comments below.
Who are you talking to?